sushi on long pigs, it's I, Sam SG1, coming at you for a Star Trek, the official Starships collection review. Yes, I haven't done one of these in such an age, have I? No. Yes, we're going to be taking a look at special issue, the Gold USS Enterprise NCC-1701. Yes. So, and as per usual, ship itself and the nice glossy magazines. So it's going to be a while. It's been a while since I've done a Star Trek review. This a bit of housekeeping before I get into it. There's been there's still quite a lot that I just don't have yet. Just because I'm saving it for TFN and stuff like that. But I still need the Caretaker's Array, the Nomad Probe, the two JJ ships that the names escape me for the moment. Kazon Predator class, the Hierarchy vessel. I still need a Cardassian weapons platform and the Cloak Defiant. I'm not going to be getting the XL ships. And I mean, I've got a couple, but I'm not going to get those because I just don't have the space for them. And Tiger Core Aerial, the orbital platform, still don't have that. So I will get onto those, and I will get them as soon as I get them. So yes, because there's only like I've got 3 issues to do and a couple of specials here and there to do as well. So I've still got a fair bit to go through yet, but I just don't have the rest of them yet. So they're getting expensive as well. Tellurian Observation Craft, still don't have that either. They're getting a bit expensive now. They're like almost double what they were when they started. Anyway, so let's close the magazine. Let's get into it, shall we? Shall we? Let's. Specification. Excuse me. Registry NCC-1701. Class Constitution. Launched 2245. Length 289 meters. Decks 23. Crew 203. 2354 and 430. 2264. Weaponry phasers, photon torpedoes. Captains Robert April, Christopher Pike, and James Kirk. And we got a beautiful CG render of the ship there. Absolutely love that. I would love that in a frame. That is beautiful. Absolutely love that. So this is basically the design history of the ship. In fact, the design history of the Enterprise. Not just the gold one. Not just the Constitution one, rather. Matt Jeffries' design of the Enterprise was radical and couldn't be mistaken for a spaceship from any other TV show or movie. Everything that followed is a variation of this design. It is true. And then we've got some Matt Jeffries sketches there, which are really cool. I always like this sort of stuff. You can see things happening there. You can see what will become the Daedalus class. You can see the cruise liner Enterprise. We have that. I've done a review of that. Then we've got what would basically the design is there. And on this page we've got, isn't that the Discovery? Looks better than the Discovery actually. Then we've got the Phase 2 design there, which we have, which is very nice. I did a review on that too. Then we've got the Constitution refit, which people say is their favourite version of the Enterprise, and you know they're not wrong. And out of all the ships, I think this is probably the most realistic, particularly how it looks in Star Trek 6. I don't know, Star Trek 6 just seems to have it. And then we've got the Excelsior refit there, well, the Excelsior class, one of the variations, which I don't think we got that one. I'm not sure, I can't remember. We might have done. We've got so many Excelsior variants, I don't know. Then we've got the Enterprise B, as seen in Star Trek Generations. And then we've got the Enterprise D, the Andrew Probert design, and then we've got the basic design, the basic structures there, and then we've got some more detail going on, saucer section and stuff like that. And then we've got the actual Season 5 studio model. I believe that's the 4-foot model. Because they did different sizes. The original one was like 8 feet long, or 10 feet long, and then they had a 4-foot one as well for long distance shots. And then I think the larger ship was just proving a bit unwieldy, so they decided to do a 5-foot model, which was a bit more easy to film. Then we get the now Star Trek Online are calling this the Narendra class, which is the Narendra variant of the Ambassador class. Now, the Ambassador class has a bit of a history. A lot of people say that the original design that's on the Enterprise D observation lounge is the prototype, and then they redesigned it to be what we know as the Ambassador class later. But I'm such a shame they didn't use that design. It's such a lovely design. And then we've got the Enterprise E for Star Trek First Contact, and then we've got like sort of variants of it there. I'd like one of these, please, Eagle Moss. That'd be nice. Then we've got the Enterprise E as it appears. Then we've got a beautiful studio model. This is a production photo before the film. As you can see, the deflector dish is white. They later changed it to orange for the movie. And then we've got the JJ Booby Prize. Then we've got the original, sort of one of the designs for it. Now, this design would have been perfect, right? It's still not great, but this design would have been better than the one we got. It's a bit more proportionate. The nacelles are a bit more proportionate, and the yellow, and that's orange, like it should do. That isn't bad. I quite like that. If it had been that, I probably wouldn't have had a bigger problem as I did with it. And then we've got the Enterprise A from the end of Beyond, which is odd, and we still don't have this ship. I'm not sure if I like the design. I like this bit better. I'm not sure I like this bit, and I'm not sure I like the nacelles there, like that. The pylons there. It's weird. It's one of those things, isn't it? And then we've got the Discovery Strange New Worlds Enterprise, which is okay. I don't mind that. That'd have been a better design for the movies. And you can see there, which is pretty cool actually, the light blinking effects and the rotation of the Buzzard collectors, because they're supposed to rotate inwards. So that's the magazine. So join me, shan't you, for a bit of this. And there we have the ship itself, and it just looks fantastic. Now, I have the Enterprise D as well, the gold one. I did a review of that too. Check it out. I would really like all the other Enterprises because I would put them in a nice display case, and I'd make it look like the one on the Enterprise E. Not much surface detail, but then again, it is a bit dusty. It's been sat on my shelf for a while. I should have cleaned it better. There we are, looking a bit better there. Yeah, it's just a lovely thing. It's a lovely thing. I mean, like I said, there's not much detail on there because it is gold and it's supposed to be sort of more stylised than anything else. I just realised the light isn't on. There we go. Now we're talking. Yeah, you can see it just absorbs fingerprints. I will have to sort that out. Let's see if I can get all these fingerprints off, because it is a shame if it connects fingerprints. I'm going to get fingerprints on it the whole time, so let's just ignore them for now. Yeah, it's just a lovely thing. It's a really, really lovely thing, and it's so reflective as well. And it's metal. The sorceries anyway, but the nacelles and everything else is plastic, so it is a little bit front heavy, but just fantastic. Let's just see if I can get some cleaning on these nacelles. This is a glasses cleaner, so it's a bit it won't scratch it, you know. There, we're looking a bit bare. Yeah, it just looks fantastic. It really does. Like I say, if you've got a whole collection of just the Enterprises that have like this, and I'd mount them exactly like they are on the Enterprise E. Let's zoom this in, shall we? Let's see. Let's have a look. So we do have detail. We've got Windows detail in there. We've got all my fingerprints. Everything that should be there except the pennants are on there. That's the only thing that's not. That's the only thing that's missing. All the hull details and everything like that. You've got the ball in the back there. You've got the shuttle bay. Yes, I know my nails are atrocious because I wore false nails last week and I've still got glue on them. So yeah, it's just a beautiful thing. A beautiful thing. Just needs polishing. I didn't have to polish it properly. Yeah, so there's not a lot to be said really on the actual terms of detail in that. I mean, it's all correct. Everything's there. Just that there's no hull detail. I mean, I'll bring in the actual Constitution class USS Enterprise, and we can compare them. You see, yeah, obviously everything's there. This one feels heavier somehow. I'm not sure. I think it's just my brain telling me because it's gold, it should be heavier. Like I said, just the hull markings are missing. That's the only thing that's missing. And the register number, which is still bearing in my existence this is Dusty as well, bearing in my existence this, it isn't straight. The end should land right level with that bit of white there, you can see there, and it's just not straight. It pisses me off every day I see it, but yeah, they're all like that, unfortunately. Yeah, so, I mean, as comparisons go, it's just the same shit, but just in gold, really, and there's not a lot to be said about it. All the details are there. Just a lovely thing. I mean, yeah, we'll just put that one back on its stand. There we are. I mean, should you get it? Yes, I think you should. If you're getting all the Federation ships, this is just another thing to put in a shelf. They are a little expensive. I will just say that. For the money, I don't think it's justified. Because I don't think it's like... Sorry, the dog's barking. I'm sat in my dining room. I've got the dining room doors open because it's like 1,000 degrees in here today. I don't think there's any, like, valuable gold in there. I think it's just gold-looking sort of stuff, like goldy-looking chain, But, it's... I can't believe I made that reference. Holy fuck sauce. But yeah, if you can get these cheap, pick one up. Because, like I said, if we can do all the other Enterprises, I will have them in my collection. No problem. And, like I said, it does come with a stand, and the stand's got a gold sticker as well. There's a gold model of the USS Enterprise, NCC-1701, and I've got an AA. So, yes. So, not a lot to be said about this ship, really, apart from it's gold. It's the same as this one, but just in gold, Yeah, I know there's dust on there. I apologise. Let's get rid of that. Pretend we didn't see it. Yeah, I think it mirrors it does mirror, in fact, but I think it's a welcome addition, that's what I meant to say, of the Enterprise, because, we've got so many variations of this now. We've got the original one, which this one is. We've got the pilot version, and so there's the original one, pilot version, the convention exclusive SS Yorktown, there's the Enterprise, the mirror version, there's the this version, there's the Phase 2 version, so at least 5 versions of this ship. And if you count the one from the motion picture, the Constitution refits, that's 6 versions of this ship we have in there. And, of course, the Strange New Worlds one as well. So it's 10, I think. And the JJ one, 11. So... yeah, there's quite a lot of versions of the NCC-1701. So, yeah, let's move that to the side. So, yeah, thanks for watching. If you like what I do, why not like, share, and subscribe? Hit that notification bell to tell you when I've got new videos out, to bring you new content. Check out my Patreon. I've got some cool rewards over there, including your name in the credits, a full photograph, a full gallery of photos, and the chance to see videos 2 days before anyone else. So if you want to check out my Patreon, the link will be in the description, and there'll be a link up here somewhere. And check out my other Star Trek designs, reviews down here. And I will catch you all very soon. Bye for now.